Okay. Okay, so let's start. Like every meeting that we have, I don't know if some one of you attended a gathering last week and want to share some insight or some experience quickly. Okay. Not this time. Okay. That's okay. Don't worry. Um, what about the devotional yesterday? I don't know. I know it was not mandatory, but I watched it, and I don't know if some of you watched too and want to share something. It's like to start with something spiritual. The meeting. I don't know if someone wants to share something that I like. Um, Elder Oaks said that God, that many times we want to achieve some things in our lives, but in the way that the world does, right? And he said like God wants us to have all the things or to have success in our lives, but not in the way that the world show us, but in the way that he wants to show us, or that the way that he established for us. So I really like this because I know this is true because I have experienced this in my life, especially by studying at Pathway and BYU. I received a lot of blessings that maybe in another way, in a different way, I couldn't have it or achieve it. So I really like this quote. Jonathan?
This devotional was awesome to me because like I received a lot of messages to my life. And one thing we can relate to this to our job, I liked it the way people said about our motto life, why we are here. And I was looking for the connecting this with the last week training of Jeff Thompson. That when we are going to help students or like motivated or something like this, we can return them to their why. So I could remember yesterday my a lot of my whys here on earth, and I was thinking, I can relate the training, the emotional, and help those students who are struggling with something, remembering and returning them to their why. So it was so helpful to me because of this. I could feel how remembering our whys can help us to become like motivated to overcome challenges here on Earth. So I'm going to focus on this with those students who are struggling with something this week.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you very much. Um, okay, so I have some announcements for, I don't know if someone else wants to share something. No? Okay, some announcements. Barbara, could you read, please?
Yes. Monday, May 29th is a holiday. PMs are not expected to work. PMs can decide whether they want to work that day or not. Our group meeting will be on Tuesday.
Okay, do you have questions? It's
No,
clear? Okay.
So even though it's a holiday, do we need to count those hours, add them to the week or not?
I mean, if you don't reach 80 hours, that's okay. because we have holidays. So if you, I don't know, if you work 72 hours or 73, it's okay. But it's optional. It depends on you.
If we're not working the 80 hours, we won't be paid the 80 hours, right? Only the 72.
Exactly, obviously, the hours that you work.
Thank you.
Okay, someone else? No? Great. Let's move. Mentor Beach Scholarship. I don't know if you read something in the hub. Natalie, could you read please some updates? Oh, just to clarify, this week we have this peer mentor bridge scholarship this week. Okay, so for this reason, I want to talk about this. Okay, Natalie, please.
Okay, I don't know if you can listen to me because of the noise again.
Yes, yes.
My neighbor. Yes, no problem. Okay. As per mentors, you may frequently come across students who are struggling to make ends meet for themselves and their families. Historically, there has been a high percentage of students that choose not to continue from PC 101 to PC 102 because of this high dropout rate and the commonality of financial struggles. The Mentor Bridge Scholarship was created. While the scholarship was originally only awarded to PC 101 students, all BYU pathway students are now eligible. It's a non-time scholarship for students in Pathway Connect and can be awarded every 2 years to students in the online degree program. This scholarship is meant to be a bridge to help students get from one semester to another. It won't solve all our student problems, but it will bless many students' lives as they continue their journey through Pathway Connect and beyond.
Okay. And something else? No. Natalie, please, too.
All BYU Pathway students who qualify must have a grade of 77% or higher, along with a financial need. One time or once every 2 years for online degree students, 50% tuition reduction can be applied to either PCB 101, PCB 102, PC 103, or OD tuition. If it's being applied to an online degree student, it can only be applied to the fall semester. Pathway Connect students can receive it for the current semester or the fall semester.
Okay. Questions?
Well, I was checking the template, and yes, it was a little bit confused to me understand it, but we're going to share it with the PC 101, right? Well, there are two templates, one for PC 101 and the other for the rest of the classes, right?
Yes, you have also different, let me check. Give me a minute. Let's see it together. So, are you seeing my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So we have, it's important this, guys, check the dates for every course, or if the different like sections or stats of the student, they have different dates to apply. And let's see the templates. No, probably they are in another place. Okay, for PC 101. Okay. And yes, PC 103, OD, and English Connect 3. What is the difference? Okay, I don't know. Because here in PC 101, it says 77% of score. But I don't see the same
Mhm.
in week 6. Oh, for PC 103, OD and English Connect 3. So I don't see any percentage. But yes, I think I mean, probably that grade, that 77% is just for PC 101. I
Got
will
it.
ask,
Thank you.
but it looks like just PC 101 are required this grade. Okay, but yes, they have different templates. Barbara, thank you for remind this.
Thank you.
Okay, other questions, guys, regarding this?
Please, Axel, I have a question. What about if a PC 101 student had already paid the tuition and he would like to apply for the scholarship for the currently period?
Okay, so if they apply, it is in the instructions. If they already paid the tuition for PC 101, for example, they are not able to get the discount or the scholarship for PC 101 tuition. They need to register for PC 102, and the tuition will be applied to the discount will be applied to the PC 102 tuition. Okay, so this is the only way, but they will not have a refund for PC 101. It's clear?
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Someone else?
Yes, I have one.
Okay.
For example, if I want to apply this student, it is online degree student, OD. But he decided to drop the courses on this current semester due to some financial and technical issues. And I can encourage him to retake next semester, and it will apply to next semester. But can I send the ticket since this semester, or she needs to currently active?
I didn't understand. Again, please.
He for example, he drop off the courses in this current semester
Okay.
due to financial
Issues,
issues.
yes.
He needs to be active now to send a ticket to request this financial aid for him.
Yes, yes.
Or not. Okay.
Yes, because to create the discount, the student should have a balance. And to have a balance, you need to be in a course, right? You need to be registered. For this reason, you have here the dates. Let me see. Registration open. According to this, after June 20, they can register for BYU Idaho, and you can create a ticket for them. Okay. So it says, let me see. Yes, I think this is the. So you have the steps here. I encourage you to read the steps, and you will understand it better. If you have questions after reading the steps or after reading the whole page, you can ask me. Okay. But in general, like the general information is this: that you need to have a balance. You need to be registered, and then the pre-mentor can create a ticket. Okay. Okay, guys. Another question? Last one? No? Okay. Great. Okay, so now, let me see. We have something very interesting. As you know, as I said before, the first 4 weeks, just one in the group had blue, and it was Lilian. So congratulations for Lilian. But the thing is, how is Lilian doing this? So I'm not sure if it's right, but at least for her, it's giving results. So for this reason, I asked her to prepare like an explanation or some tips to document. Those tips are not official, right? And we are trying to something different, okay? But I want to see if it give us results for every week and for the whole team. Okay. So Lilian, it's your time.
Thank you, Axel. I would like to know how I'm getting blues because I still don't know. And I would like to say thank you to my friends that always that I need them, they are there in the group to support me. And last week I had a question in our meeting last Friday, and they helped me a lot. Thank you. Okay, so I will share with you. Oh, Axel, please, can you
Oh.
make me the host?
Yes. Okay, try now.
Oh, now it works. Thank you so much. Okay. This is something, oops. This is something that I'm trying to apply this semester because we have more time as full-time per mentors, and we have more time to evaluate our interactions. And I was thinking about how the reader can understand better our interactions. So I was checking some interactions and some things that I was doing. So Jonathan, please, can you read the first one?
Yeah, for sure. Details the reader to better understand the situation. A note with the background. By putting a student's background briefly, it can help to understand why the filmmaker asked a question or set some maybe some goal that you already tried to accomplish.
Sometimes we try to do different things or ask a different question because we tried another research with the students, and maybe the reader, the pathway connective evaluator cannot understand why we are asking this specific question. So when we write, for example, the background or something that we try to do before, it can help them to understand better. Okay. Jennifer, can you read the second one, please?
Yes. Okay. A note when the student answers a past question. Sometimes students answer multiple questions from the past in a current outreach, but detailing that the student answered a previous question and what the question was. It helps that reader better understand the context and not just to see a meaningless. Does that?
Yeah, words are phrases. Thank you so much. I don't know if it happens with you guys, but with me always happens, especially on Monday, because they forget to reply to our messages. So they send like many things, you know, like from the past outreach, they usually start, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to reply to your message.
Yeah.
So, and they write many things, you know, and for example, oh, I don't know how to manage my time, or they grade the outreach to manage the time. They put like 7, and we are talking about the Mentor Bridge scholarship, for example. So the reader won't understand. So it is very important when we explain, you know, for example, oh, the students replied to my question about the time management in the outreach, you know. So this is something that I'm trying to apply this semester. And number 3, let me see.
Lilian,
Victor.
Lilian, just a
Oh, I'm
comment.
sorry.
Yes, this is very important, guys. The second one, a note when the student answer a past question. I have seen a lot of comments from Pathway saying like, this seems to a response from a template or something like that is not documented. And the thing is, you documented, but last week. So they don't understand. For this, it's very important because they are like putting oranges because they don't understand. So thank you, Lilian, for this. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Axel. So let me see. Jimena, can you read the third one, please?
Yes. Okay, describe a word or phrase. There are words that are regional. It is not necessary to describe all the slang, but an example of this is when a student say that she had dengue.
Yeah.
In addition to the description of what dengue is, the peer mentor also described her intention when interacting. I can read the other word
Oh, I'm sorry, with the students.
with the students. Okay.
Yes, yes. I know there are many slangs, you know, but when the students told me I have dengue, I stopped and I thought, oh my goodness, I know dengue is not like in other countries. So Pathway Connect evaluator won't understand. I need to describe him. So let me stop sharing just for a second to show you this interaction. It's a long interaction, but I would like to show you. Okay, I will share with you again. Guys, I always send the outreach in Portuguese, so Google Translator helped me because it it takes a long time to translate everything. So I would like to show you right here. I try to describe what is dengue and also my intention in this interaction. So let me see. Barbara, can you read, please? In blue.
Sure. The student is sick with dengue. This is a disease that a mosquito bites the person, and the person has a fever, body aches, vomiting. So in that first moment, I let the student rest, and I will send a message again to see how the student is and check if she managed to speak with the instructor, letting her know that she is sick.
I knew it was hard to apply FRAN methodology in this case. And I also know that Pathway is expecting us to apply FRAN methodology in all interactions. So I was thinking, how can I explain my intention? Okay, so this was a way to explain, to show what I was feeling and thinking. And after, when I started to talk with the students again, she was better, and she started to talk about leadership, you know. And when she started talking about it, I started to apply fun methodology, but in small steps, you know, because I didn't want the student to feel that I was only asking questions. I didn't care how she was feeling. So I think it is very important to show our intention. And 1 second, now I stop sharing again. Okay. And the last one, I would like to know if you have questions, because Axel will answer all of them. I'm just kidding.
Just a quick question. Like, I could see that even though she was sick, you helped her to take a small step, next step, like talking with her instructor, right? To get the instructor to know she was sick. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
to
in this case, she didn't do.
no, okay,
After
that's okay.
on the second day, she said that she decided to attend the gathering, you know, and then I was trying to talk about other things, you know. She told me that she had another group meeting, another group project, and then we started talking about leadership. I sent her an article from BYU Pathway blog, and then I opened some of the areas. I don't remember if it was school community. I think it was. And I was trying to ask her the questions.
No, that's okay. The 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 point here is you try to identify one small next step, right? Just to don't like, okay, I'm going to let you rest and that's it. But you try to like, okay, we won't talk too much today, but can you talk with your instructor to so this was the you try to set a small next step, even though
Oh,
she was sick. Yeah,
yeah,
just
yeah.
to
For the first time, the small step was talking to her instructor, you know, but
yeah.
when I asked her, she didn't do. So I thought, oh, I need to create another one.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Just to clarify what happened.
Okay, guys, what do you think? Some other question for Lilian? No, that's clear. Do you think it is useful?
Yes.
Yes.
For me,
Right.
it has been very
Thank
useful.
you, Lillian.
I was talking
For me
to
too. Thank you, Lilian.
Lilian last week, and we were talking about making the interaction clear to the evaluator, so that the evaluator don't like give us an orange because of something that happened, but they can't see the documentation, you know. So yeah, I I know we are not like expected to put all everything like this, but if we miss it, we can receive like oranges, as we could see some green and blues, you know. So it was very useful for me.
Okay. Lilian,
There
thank
is,
you.
oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry, Axel. There is only another one interaction that I tried. Actually, I started last week. I'm sent only hello for them, but I am also showing my intention here because I don't know what Pathway Connect evaluators will think. So I'm writing right here my intention, you know, so they will know what I'm trying to do. I will always send the outreach, but first I'm sending like a message to check how students are feeling.
Thank you, Lilian. So guys, I think it was an amazing like presentation or training. I know it's very personal, right? This is not like official as I say, but it's an idea of how Lilian is doing and it's giving her good results. So you can try to do the same or maybe something similar. Okay, but I really like how she's like trying to help the evaluators to understand what is happening. Okay, so just an idea. Let's try what happened. If we make some changes in documentations this week, and let's see how next week goes. Okay. But thank you, Lilian. Thank you again for all your efforts and for this desire to share what you are doing to get the results that you are having, right? Because sometimes we save the results or the procedure just for us and we don't want to share with others, but it is not the case. So thank you. Okay.
Thank you. It was
Okay, guys, let's move to the last part, practices. Today, I want to have two practices. One, again, applying fun, and another one, dealing with students with emotional like challenges or issues. Okay, so the first one, applying fun, I need two volunteers. Who wants to be the student? Who wants to be the peer mentor? And let's do it like in a video call. Okay. Who wants to be the student who has an issue, let's say.
okay. I can be the student.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, Luis, you want to be the student?
Sure, no problem.
Okay. And Lilian, could you be the peer mentor?
Okay, I can be.
And you will document at the end of the practice. I will share the template for document like video calls. So let's discuss together how to document this. Okay. So okay, Luis, you have like 10 seconds to think about a challenge you are facing, not emotional, okay? Because emotional will be the next practice, but whatever challenge you are facing, you have 10 or 15 seconds to think.
Yeah, I already know what's my challenge.
Okay, so let's start.
Yes. Well, just to give context, I'm 53 years old, and I don't have too much time to do all my tasks.
Hi, Luis.
Hi, Lilian. Oh.
It's so good to see you, Luis. It's a pleasure to be here with you, Luis. But I can't see you. Do you have some issues with your camera?
Yes, I'm sorry. I can turn on my camera.
Oh, no problem, Luis. I can understand. Sometimes it happens with me. So I just need to check if you are Luis Bengoa. Can you help me, please?
Yeah.
Okay, Luis, please. Can you confirm your email, please? What's your email?
My email
Yes,
okay,
please.
is luislima868@gmail.com.
Okay, that's right, Luis. And can you confirm your phone number, please?
Sure. It's 961 849 04 56.
Okay, that's awesome, Luis. Thank you so much for helping me. So, we have this meeting to talk about your challenge, and I would like to tell you that as a peer mentor, I'm here to help you succeed this semester. I know it has been a challenge semester, but and I cannot help you to solve all the problems, but as a peer mentor, I can help you to guide you to find the better resources to help you with your challenge. So please, can you help me and talk a little more about your challenge?
Well, actually, I'm facing so many challenges because I have a lot of work to do. I have to care my children, and I have to clean my house, and also now I have all those assignments in Pathway Connect, and I don't know how to deal with all those things. I try, I want to do my best, or sometimes I can. So I'm really worried about it because I don't know if I'm going to finish Pathway Connect. I'm just concentrated right now to finish this blog, but I don't know if I will continue.
I completely understand you, Luis. And managing the time is a big challenge, but it is possible, Luis. It is possible. It requires effort from us, but it is possible. Luis, you have so many things to do. Can you help me remember about a situation in your life that you managed your time with success? Have you ever succeed managing your time in your life?
Well, I think that the time always has been a problem for me, but well, I can remember when I was in the mission, by planning my day. I don't know. I think that the time it wasn't a problem at all. So in the morning, with my companion, I I track my time, and also we plan in the morning what we're gonna do in this day. So I think
That's awesome. Awesome, Luis. Thank you so much for sharing with me. I didn't serve a mission, but I love the principle that managing the time. I love the principle that you learn as missionaries, because this principle we can apply for the rest of our lives. And how did you feel managing well your commitments during the mission?
sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
How did you feel managing well your commitments in your mission?
Well, I felt very proud of me because it was something that I had never did it before. So that's what I think.
Okay, Luis. Thinking about managing your time. What is one thing that is in control that you can change this week to manage your time better? Only one thing.
Well, I think that as my mission, I can plan my day in the morning to have a schedule. I don't know. In my day, I'm planning every task that I want to do. I tried, but sometimes it's hard to follow that schedule. But I can try to do that.
I completely understand you, Luis. Sometimes I have so many plans, but I never start them, or I start and stop, start and stop. So thinking about that, I would like to ask you, when are you planning to plan your day?
Where?
When?
Oh,
When are you planning to start this small step in your life?
well, I can start like tomorrow in the morning. I think so.
That's awesome, Luis. It's a small step, but it can be a big step in your day. So tomorrow, in the end of the day, I will be checking with you just to see how you felt, okay, with this small goal.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's great, Luis. Thank you so much for your willingness to be here. And do you have another question that I can help you?
Oh, thank you so much for your help and for listening.
Thank you, Luis. Have a great day. Tomorrow I'll be sending you a message.
Okay, see you. Have a great day.
Great, guys.
Goodbye.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, I'm shivering.
Thank you. I know it's hard. It's hard to do this when you have a lot of people like watching you, but it was very good, and it was a very good example. So I will share my screen to see this one. Okay, so let's do this. This is the template that we need to complete. Okay. First of all, FERPA. Okay, in this case, Luis had the video camera turned off. So for this reason, it was good what Lilian did, because you don't know who is. I know that we usually know who is there, but I recommend you to do this because this is like a protocol. Okay, so when you are doing a voice call or a video call with no camera, when we can see the student, please do FERPA check. If we are seeing the person and we already know him, that's okay. Yeah, right. Okay, so let's start. Frame. Did Lilian frame his role?
Yeah.
Yes.
She was very clear, right? Why? What was the why in this conversation?
The student was complaining because of lots of assignments, many things. He was feeling overwhelmed. So that's why she tried to have this video calling with him to try to help him with this challenge.
Exactly. Perfect. Assessing questions. What assessing question Lilian did or asked?
About managing his time, what was difficult for him to manage it. I think she did pretty well.
Exactly.
But
She
something that I
also,
like it. Oh, sorry.
sorry, you may say, Natalie.
Okay, thank you. She asked about when he had a plan, when he planned well, he had a successful time management in the past.
Exactly. Jonathan?
I'd say this.
Okay. Yes, this it was very interesting because she asked him a prior time when he succeed doing this. It is important because with this we can like make the student remember at a time when he already could do it, right? Because sometimes we are like explaining something that the student can't like can't figure out how it goes or how to do it. Okay, so for this reason it was good. This question. Okay, some other question maybe you think? No, I think no. Okay, focus areas. It is optional. I mean, the words involved are the very important like words that we need to register. Frame, why, assessing questions, and goals or next steps. The other ones, if you have like focus areas, in this case is time management, right? You can have some focus areas, but I think just put like time management, it's enough. Okay. Goals, next steps. What were the goals or next steps that Lilian discussed with the student?
To start by a simple thing and to do it tomorrow. I mean,
Exactly.
she established a small goal with him that that she recognized that the student was able to do it, and then she established a date. I mean, when to start, and that's important.
Exactly. Great. Thank you, Jennifer. And well, at the end, we don't have like summarize to motivate, but it could be like a recap or like to retell the goals or the things that we were discussing. Okay, and resources promised in case that we promise something to the student. Okay, we are running out of time, so we have like.
I would like to share something.
Okay, quickly.
I've been I had some video calls with some students, and especially more with BC students, and something like I don't know, like improved to be implemented in my work came to my mind, and I would like to share it with you. But I just start to do this week. I will start to do it. So when I talk with the student through video call, it's it's good, it's inspiring. You help the student, and some of them take notes. Some of them forget. So something that I wanted to do from now on is to give a small summary of the goals established with students in the conversation through WhatsApp. So first I said, thank you, Daisy example. For our meeting was great, Daisy. So remember that we did this, the goal is that, and just encourage her or him to start doing that. So because I've seen that some of my students talk in the video call was really good, but then they forget about it. Even though I talk to them through the week, I just felt that once the video call finishes, I can just make a summary of what we established in that video call, so that he can see the last conversation, what we talked about, right? And I can use it as a reminder. Just that.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you very much. Yes, it is a very good idea. Okay, to finish, guys, let's perform a conversation between a student with emotional issues and a peer mentor dealing with this. You have like 5 or 6 minutes, guys. So it will be done by Victor, who will be the peer mentor, and Jonathan, who will be the student. Okay, so 5 or 6 minutes, guys. We need to finish at 10. Okay, whenever you want.
It's a video call.
It's a video call, right?
Okay. So hello, Jonathan. How are you doing today?
I think I'm doing good.
Okay. And how is everything going with your life, with the family, with your studies?
not too good, man. So I'm feeling so overwhelmed, you know, like a lot of things to do and I can't accomplish everything. So I'm kind of frustrated with all commitments I have and I can't finish anything. So I am like dealing with a lot of frustration every day of my life.
Yeah, I think you told me something about this that has been a little hard for you to do the activities, and you're
Yeah.
struggling with something. Uh, so just to let you know, again, I have told you this a couple of times, but as your P mentor, I'm here to help you, not only with the technical problems that you have, but also here to motivate you. So
Okay.
I just want you to know that you can be free to talk to me about what you want to say. So I don't know if you want to share something with me, if you want to comment something about what is going on right now. I'm here to listen to you.
Yeah. The thing is that I have a lot of responsibilities as I think you have to, and I really appreciate that time here. But like I feel I am alone, you know. Like I I have my family, friends, but I'm feeling like I'm inside me, it's kind of almost like you know, and I can't handle with everything in my life now. And I think I need something like don't know, like a therapy. I
Right.
don't know if you can like we can schedule a regular meeting like a therapy uh, because I don't have money to pay for one. It will be like my psychologist or something like this because I don't have money to pay for one, you know.
Yeah, I understand. I feel very sorry, Jonathan, that you're feeling this way. It's especially in this journey when you are an online student, it's normal sometimes to feel very lonely, even when you have a lot of people around you. So I feel very sorry that you feel this way. So just to let you know that, uh, so you're not alone. So I'm here
Okay.
also to be your friend, and also Jesus Christ. It's here to help you. So I have a question for you. Just to make sure, you are a member of the church, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Okay.
serving as a branch president now.
Oh yes, yes, you told me about it. So, well, I'm not a therapist. Unfortunately, I really don't understand that much about this. But the good thing about the church is that church has so many resources, and the church had many resources about mental health materials. But not only that, uh, in your case, you can also talk about those things with your stake president, since you are the branch president, because so many members they have the right to use a therapy resource. So this is something that I have done before. This is something that I have some friends that have tried. We talked with the bishop, with the stake president, explained the situation that is going on, and they said, okay, we can give you six uh, sessions with a therapist,
Yeah.
and it's a really helpful thing. I'm really glad that you feel that you need to find this. Some people they think that, oh, I don't need therapy, this is just for people with many problems, but I think everybody need to use this. So
I
did
don't
you ever
know.
try it to talk to did you heard about this did you knew about this before, that you can talk with
Yeah,
your
yeah.
stake
I
president?
already know about it, but the thing is that I'm not comfortable to share some things with other person that, as I am sharing it with you because I trust you, you know. And it could be nice if you were like uh, the kind of person who were with me like every week talking with my emotional challenges and how to overcome it. Because I really trust in you. I can't I don't want to share my personal life with someone else. And as I
I
already had
understand.
this connection with you, I am more comfortable with you.
I understand. It can be very hard sometimes to talk with the leaders. I remember that when I returned to the mission, I was struggling a lot with anxiety. I wanted to talk with my bishop, but I was thinking, no, my bishop is not going to help me. I don't want to talk with him about this. I stayed many months just struggling because I didn't have money at the time. and I didn't want to talk with my bishop. But then what I did, I remembered the purpose of the bishop, of the stake president, and I know that God put them here on the earth to help me with everything, not only with spiritual things, but also emotional things. So what I did, I went to talk with my bishop. I explained what was going on, and I told him, Bishop, I would love to have some sessions. I didn't talk too much, but I said that I need this, and he told me like, okay, I can help you. So you don't necessarily need to talk about all the details, just if you want to, but I think it would be a wonderful thing for you. I feel so much better now after I did this. And also I can, like I said, as your P mentor, I'm here to help you. I will be checking with you every week. We can talk about the things. We can talk about how is everything going in your life. And so this is, and also with your studies, because I know this can affect your studies. So we can definitely talk about this, but to find a professional, it's definitely a wonderful thing. So what do you think about this?
Yeah, I think it's better. I need to trust in my district leaders here. So I'm going to talk with my stake president about it and some relatives too.
Yeah.
I think it would be nice. Thank you a lot.
And you're welcome. So when do you plan to do this?
After we finish here, I'm going to send a message. Yeah.
When we finish here? Oh, today?
Yeah. Right, when we finish the call.
Okay, that's even better. So, well, if you do this, you let me know what he said so we can understand better the situation, and let me know what you plan to do next after he said to you that you can do this, the whole situation. Sounds good for you?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you a lot.
Okay.
I'm going to do that.
You're welcome. That's it.
Okay, guys, it was amazing. Thank you very much. And I think it was a very clear example on how to deal with this. Okay, sometimes we want to be the therapist. And in this case, Jonathan asked 2 times for Victor to be the therapist, but Victor did very well, leading him to the resources. Okay, so I want you to do this, to lead the student to the resources. But to do this, we need to know the resources. So it's important to study also the resources. Okay, so we are out of time, but thank you very much for participating in the meeting. And I know you are great peer mentors, and we have a lot to learn from the team. Okay, so thank you very much, Lilian, Victor, Jonathan, Luis, and everyone who participated for the insights and for all the comments. And I hope we have more success in the coming weeks. We are like succeeding a lot, but I hope we have more success. Thank you very much, guys, and let's finish this meeting with a prayer. Okay, I will